And we are live. Hello. How's everyone doing? Get it? Final wildcard game. Final wildcard game. It's this. We've been waiting for a real good wildcard game and playoff game in the NFL so far. We got it last night between the Commanders and Buccaneers. That was a great game. Came down to the wire. This one, I'm also expecting something relatively similar. I do expect this to be a damn good game. It's the Vikings and Rams. Last time these two teams played, the Rams pulled off the upset on Thursday Night Football. This game is going to be in Arizona at State Farm Stadium, so it's a rare neutral site occurrence. But yeah, hey, I'm chilling. It's Monday night, the last Monday Night Football game of the season, technically, because after this, we're going to be going purely on a Saturday and Sunday for the NFL. Yeah. Winner of this game heads to Philadelphia next week for the divisional round. Yeah. And again, this should be a pretty damn good game. Also, in the background, I have Panther game up that's on right now as well. So, second period of that just started. So, during commercials and stuff, I have my eye on that. Yep. We're first week of the playoffs. How's everyone else doing? Last time we're going to be seeing from Aikman and Buck, I believe, this season. Again, the games are going to Saturdays and Sundays next week, and then I think only Sundays for the conference championships. Yep. Good old playoff football. Again, this matchup is going to be a damn good matchup. Of course, the Rams, the Fires have been dealing with a makeshift schedule this week, so we'll see how that plays a factor with it. But obviously, hope everything's good there. But hey, games in Arizona, football nonetheless. Kickoff mere moments away. Still doing the pre-games. Yeah, I picked the Vikings to win this game as well, just because for as bad as that loss to the Lions was, final game of the season, they're still arguably the better team, but I could see this being a pretty close game. And the first time they played this season, the Rams played them well and pulled off the upset. We'll see if see if lightning can strike twice. Sam Darnold, first career playoff game. Gee. I mean, I feel like Sam Darnold he's having a great season. He's gonna get paid in the offseason. The main question is how long can the Magic truly last? So tonight's gonna be a good test. Yeah, this Rams team, for as shaky as their defense can be, their front seven is a pretty good front seven considering how young it is. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. And right at commercial break, kickoff should be right after this. Moments away, probably around like 8:10. So like 4 minutes. Good shit, Bobby. Again, off to the right here, I have the Panther game on for these commercial breaks and stuff. So you hear reactions from that. That's you hear weird reactions related to stuff unrelated to the game. That's probably what it is. Putting that right there, where good save on a breakaway given up. Three on two. And that was a good rush there. Alright. I know a few other like NBA games. I'm sorry, what's going on? Yeah, the Heat don't play till like late tonight, and that's yeah. I'm still just waiting for kickoff. I think it's a case where the Rams might want to get ball first because playing with a lead for them feels important, especially with how young their front seven is on defense. You would want that. You want them to be playing with the lead more often than not. So I would imagine the Rams want ball here first. But we'll see. There's Whitworth getting the crowd hyped before this. Good shit, Bobrovsky. Man, Seems like no shots have happened in this Panther game. It's 10-9. Jeez. Still up 2-0 though. Fuck you, Philly. Alright, still waiting for the kickoff. Still waiting for a kickoff. Still waiting for the opening kick. Should be happening momentarily. I'll say there is a good reason that Arizona still gets a Super Bowl every one a Super Bowl still gets a Super Bowl every once in a while. It is a damn good looking stadium. Alright, commercial break. Commercial kickoff should be right after. The Vikings defense is obviously like the main unit. Keep an eye on, I think, today or tonight. What's up, Bob Flash? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising if the Rams win because again, like first meeting between these two teams, they did win. But I mean, if the Vikings go if the Vikings go one and done in the playoffs again, because the last time they made the playoffs is when they lost to the Giants in the first round, and that got Daniel Jones paid. So if they go one and done again, ooh, I I don't know what happens with that front office. Especially with how good this season was for the Vikings. I mean, you need to go a little bit further. Yeah, it was the national anthem was beautiful. If the Commanders make the conference championship, that is an insanely good season for the Commanders. It already is a good season now. Now making the divisional round, but they make the conference championship. It's an incredibly good season, but it puts expectations for next year way too high as well. So I think winning in the wild card, getting that first playoff win since 2005, that's a big step for that franchise. Going much further, well, yeah, it's great, but it's putting a lot of pressure on next year's team. We'll see. But yeah, they have to play Detroit in the next round. It's the main focus should be trying to just really make that a good and close game. I see Stafford more so retiring near 26, 27. I don't think he's going to retire yet. I think he's still got time. All right, yeah, the Rams will be getting the ball first. I like that idea. I like the idea of Rams getting ball first. So kickoff underway. Monday Night Football. The playoffs are here. Kickoff will be down in the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin from the 30. And out comes Matthew Stafford. His playoff career, in the grand scheme of things, it's not the greatest, but he does have that ring from a few years back, which 100% solidified an already Hall of Fame type of career that Stafford was having. But here we go. First play of the game. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to play action, look to throw. With time, pass over the middle is going to be caught by Puka Nacua. Pass midfield inside the 45 to the 43. That is how you start things out. That is how you start a game. That's how you start a drive. Nacua being that open, that's not a good sign for the Vikings. Lucky bounce that the Flyers score. All right, Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side after sending the tight end in motion right to left. Ball on a 43. Stafford going to hand this off up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of 1 for Kyren Williams. So again, Rams without Blake Corum for these playoffs. But still, their ground game is a solid ground game nonetheless. Kyren Williams is a very good back. All right, 2nd and 9. Stafford under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. They're going to make an adjustment and go into shotgun back to his right. Dropping back, looking to throw, has time, pass left side. Is a dive-in grab at the 20 by Tyler Higbee. What a grab from the tight end, and it puts the Rams into the red zone. That's a beautifully placed throw, and even... Should I replay again? In the air, yeah, never touched the ground. That's a great grab by Higbee. The ball on the 19. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Get a motion Nacua from the right to the left as Stafford play action looks to throw. Pass left side to Nacua is caught for a screen that loses a yard. And there he is on the sideline. Brian Flores, the DC for the Vikings. I mean, he's coaching a pretty damn good defensive unit this year. So 2nd 11. 2nd and 11. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna send a tight end in motion. Out wider to the left. The Stafford looks to throw. Quick pass to the left is caught. And down at the 16, that's Tyler Higbee once again. A good hot read by Stafford. Pressure was coming in his face from that left side. As a 3rd and 7, Stafford and shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side, making adjustments at the line, shifting the back to his right. Now sending Nakua in motion, and the Rams will call their first timeout. We're not going to get the snap off, and you hate to call a timeout on your opening drive. That's not good. All right, 3rd and 7. Stafford and shotgun back to his left, 3 receivers to the right. Got to get to the 9-yard line. Stafford to throw. Pressure coming. Passes left side's caught and going to be diving forward. Where is he being marked? Marked just shy of the first down at around the 10. Harrison Smith making the tackle. And yeah, he's short. That's a great effort nonetheless. I believe that was Kyron Williams on the reception as well. So 4th and 1. What's your decision here? Probably going to keep the offense on the field. Yep, just to maybe just to at least get them to jump. Probably don't actually run and play unless you're confident in it. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to send Nakua in motion, and they get the Vikings to jump. Offsides on the Vikings. Move that to the 5-yard line. 1st-and-goal for the Rams. A neutral zone infraction. This has been a great drive for the Rams to begin things. So 1st-and-goal. Ball on the 5-yard line. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna send Nakua in motion. As Stafford play action looks to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Pass middle of the field is wide open. Touchdown LA. Kyron Williams. The Rams get on the board first and take the early lead. What a drive that was. Whew. Wide open in the end zone. Oh no. Could we see? I mean, yesterday we saw the Broncos score first with pretty much ease, and then they were held scoreless the rest of the time. So we'll see. That is a brilliant first drive for the Rams. Yeah, Stafford definitely still has a few seasons left. Extra point is up and good. 7-0 lead for the Rams. 10:22 to play in the first quarter. Vikings looking to respond on their opening drive when we get back from this commercial break. I love that drive. That was legit a beautiful drive by the Rams. I mean, now it's just what does the Rams defense look like? If their offense can score with that ease today, if their defense if their offense can keep scoring at that efficiency, or at least moving the ball down the field at that kind of efficiency, and they're able to score on every drive. I mean, all the defense we need to do is make maybe 2 or 3 stops. We'll see. So that is. Can't tell if that's impressive or. I mean, yeah. To be fair, these playoffs have. Well, I think I'm four. I think I'm 3 for 2 so far in these playoffs for predictions. So hasn't been the greatest for me either. But if the Chiefs next week, yeah, that's a good. That's not a bad idea. Not a terrible idea. It would be funny if the Chiefs had all of this hype and everything going for them, only for the Texans of all teams are the ones to knock them out and stop the three-peat. All right, just coming back from the commercial break, Vikings about to get the ball finally, about to get the ball for the first time today. We'll see what the Sam Darnold led offense can do. Kickoff underway. This will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vikings will begin this drive from the 30, and out comes Sam Darnold and this offense. First career playoff game for Sam Darnold. How can he handle the big lights? All right, first play for the Vikings. Darnold under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. He's going to hand this off to Aaron Jones, and it's a loss of 2. Oof, rough for this. The comparison between the Rams' first play on offense and the Vikings' first play just now, not a good sign. It's a loss of only ruling a loss of 1, but it looked like a loss of 2. As now it's 2nd and 11. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. As Darnold looks to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to be sacked back at the 18-yard line. This Rams front 7, they're a young group, but they're a dangerous group. And that right there goes to show it. A 3rd and long coming up for the Vikings. And not a great start for this offense. Yeah, I mean, for as much as Sam Darnold has improved with the Vikings this year, and thanks to the Niners last year, in primetime games, he's still not the greatest. And 3rd and 21. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Rams are only going to send 3. And with time, going to throw it short right side to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get back to the initial line of scrimmage of the 30-yard line. It's a 3 and out for this Vikings offense. Oof. This game could not have started better for the Rams. Like, just beautiful start. Offense moved down the field really effectively. Then your defense comes up and gets a 3 and out instantly. Like, this is how you want to start the game. Punt comes off clean, and it's going to be returned to begin it from about the 14. He makes one man miss and gets past the 20 and brought down at the 21 and a half ish. Oh, he's doing some pushing and shoving going on post play. No flags flying yet, but they'll probably be close to. As we're going to head to a commercial break before the Rams' next offensive possession. All right. Here come the Rams. Here come the Rams. Whew. If their offense can do what they did on the opening drive, this game could get ugly. I mean, it's not easy to come back down 14-0 at any point, especially like when all the momentum's against you. Yeah, he is. And like that's the thing with Darnold is, like, again, he's playing well, but the question was always when will the magic wear off for this season for him? And it would make sense if it wears off in a night game in the playoffs. Because remember, when Kirk Cousins was in Minnesota, it was all this talk about primetime Kirk, and he can't get the job done in primetime. Maybe that kind of went over towards Sam Darnold, although Kirk Cousins did not play well either this year. I mean, he got benched for a reason, but still. It could also be that the Vikings as a team don't play well in these big time games. I mean, what? Two of their three losses were in prime time, right? It could just be a case that they're not fit out for this. Let me double check that. No, yeah, two of their three losses were in prime time. So it's like everything. And they've played four primetime games this year. Yeah, they're 2-2 in primetime games as a whole this year. This is the fifth one they're playing. But to be fair, even those primetime games they played, I mean, their wins were against the Colts and the Bears. So not not great. Real quick, first play of the drive was a pass right side by Stafford. Going to be a jumping grab for a big chunk of yards right near the 45-yard line for Demarcus Robinson. I mean, you have in that situation, you have no choice but to try like a lateral play, I guess. But getting in that situation in the first part is a big issue. All right, so Stafford's under center, is a play action, and a good job hanging onto the ball through contact. So first and 10 from the 45, Stafford under center, back behind him, two receiving options to each side. Second play of the drive with 7.5 remaining is going to be a play action. Once again, looking to throw. Quick pass right side is caught by Higbee. Makes one man miss and gets about 11 on the play. A first down for the Rams. This offense is moving way too effectively against defense. Like, this is impressive how this offense is playing. All right, first and 10. Stafford under center, back behind him. Going to look to throw once again. Quick pass right side is going to be caught for a gain of roughly 7. That is not sure, but that puts Stafford at over 100 yards on the day already through the air. Again, they're moving this ball really, really effectively. And they're just taking the easy shit sometimes. Like, nothing has been really a tight windowed throw yet. All right, that was Colby Parkinson on the reception. And it goes back to that week 8 game where like Vikings had no sacks. So second and 3, Stafford under center going to look to throw once again, but there is a stoppage pre-snap. There might be. I mean, that's the case with a lot of like. There's a lot. That's the case with quite a few franchises where people try and put the blame on the specific players or coaches or whatever. But then at the end of the day, it could just be a franchise thing. I mean, look at Washington. They were a mess of a franchise ever since Snyder bought the team, and the second he sells it, they win a playoff game for the first time in 20 years. Also, the Rams called their second timeout there. They have one remaining. This is not they're playing well, but they're not managing this clock well. That's for damn sure. Actually, makes me think when did When did he buy the Commanders? Or yeah. They bought him at 99. Okay. Second and 3. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. Then Nakua in motion left to right as he hands this off to Kyron Williams up the middle. Breaking some tackles and still going inside the 25. Fumbling, but picked up by Nakua at the 20. All right, now so they've passed the ball 9 times so far today. This is only the second run play the Rams have called, and it worked really well. And yeah, that would have been a clean fumble. So good job on Nakua jumping on that ball and being aware of it. So first and 10, saying from the 21, Stafford under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna send Nakua in motion once again as they play action, look to throw. Stafford quick pass, right side is caught by Higbee on a tight end screen. And he's going to fight his way, and he's going to mark him just shy of the 11-yard line and about the 11 and an eighth yard line, but there are flags flying. And exactly, the people forget the Vikings are also 0-4 in Super Bowls. After the play, the penalty is personal foul on the Rams. Ooh, so you get 9.5 there. They're gonna have to move back 15 from the end of the spot. That's a tough penalty to have. I mean, come on. Come on. He blocked. Come on. I don't think that was necessarily after the whistle either. Like, come on. I mean, it might have been. That's a bad call. So 2nd and 16. Stafford in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left, going to shift it back forward to use as another blocking option. As Stafford quick pass left side is incomplete. Looking for Puka Nakua. First incompletion of the day for the Rams. Comes after 10 straight completions, maybe 11 straight completions. But this passing offense is working really well for the Rams, all things considered. 3rd and 16. Stafford in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options, 2 to the left. Ball on the 27-yard line, looking for the 11. Stafford to throw. Quick pass over the middle is caught and going to be brought down at roughly the 17-yard line. A gain of 10. Tyler Higbee on the reception, and it's a 4th down for the Rams. One of my favorite things about the whole, Vikings are 0-4 in Super Bowls, that is Miami was the one who gave them their first loss. It might have been the second, actually, now I think about it. I always forget if they were in Super Bowl 4 or not. They might have been. 34-yard attempt for the Rams to make it a 2-score game and a 10-0 lead. The ball is centered pretty perfectly here. Kick is up, and it is money straight down the middle. 10-0 lead for the Rams. Because it was Packers, Chiefs, Packers, Raiders, Colts, Jets. Yeah, that's the one. Super Bowl 4 is the one I'm confused about always. Super Bowl 5 is Colts, Cowboys. Yeah, Super Bowl 4 is Vikings, Chiefs. Okay. So the second loss of that was to Miami. That brings us to a commercial break. Rams up 10-0. All right. And so far, scoring on both of your opening drives is good, is big for the Rams. Want to try and extend this lead as much as you can before you let the Vikings offense step up. But yeah, commercial break, waiting for the Vikings to get the ball again. Trying to do a little bit more than it did on their opening drive, which was a 3-and-out. Yeah, time will tell. All right, back from the commercial break. Rams about to send this one down. There's the kick. And this will be down in the end zone for a touchback. Begin the drive from the 30. And they're showing the miscues from the Vikings and Lions game last week. The Vikings just Darnold not seeing the field well, not throwing well upon it. Yeah, first was to Dawson. Darnold under center, back behind him. First play of the drive is a handoff up the middle for Aaron Jones. He's going to fight for about 2 on the play. He's like, I'm the first 8 Super Bowls I know pretty well. It's just Super Bowl 4 that always tricks me up a little bit. I always forget the Vikings were in it. Same with the Super Bowls in the 2000s. I can list them all. Darnold under center, going to play action, look to throw. 2nd and 7, has time, pass over the middle, is caught and brought down for a gain of 6. A 3rd and 1 coming up. The broadcast just show that the Vikings have yet to score a touchdown on their past 15 drives. Yeah. Very good. All right, 3rd and 1. Darnold to throw. Has some time. Pass left side is high and going to be grabbed by Jordan Addison. Going up for it. What a catch through the contact. Yeah, ball didn't move, guys. Feet down and everything. Not a great throw, but it was a correct read. We gotta put that on better. So Darnold and shotgun, a back to each side. Ball now on the 46-yard line. Going to look to throw once again. Darnold with time. Pass over the middle is caught and going to be brought down for a gain of roughly 7, maybe 8. That is... I don't know who that is. The Vikings running back room has always been like a weird blank spot for me, no matter what year it is. The CJ Ham on the reception. Gain of 8. Going to play action, look to throw on 2nd and 2. Has time, throwing right side deep. Has a man inside the 25 to the 23. That's Justin Jefferson. Making his presence known. Well, yeah, in those games, yeah, do it. Run up the score, who cares? I'm still upset that Miami didn't get the record against Denver last year. We probably have karma for doing that. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left, ball in the 24. 3 receivers to the left as well. A minute to play in the quarter. Play action looking to throw. Darnold, pressure coming and sacked back at the 31. The screen they tried to set up on the left side was nowhere near close to being coming to fruition. Yeah, like in an actual game, you need it down. Again, Miami should have gotten the record. If anything, it was more disrespectful to not get the record against Denver last year, and we still paying for karma on that. Second and 17, Darnold to throw. Pass right side is caught and brought down at the 25-yard line. That's TJ Hawkinson on the reception. We also just got a report that the Cowboys have reached out to Deion Sanders about their head coaching opening. It's not going to happen, but it'll be funny. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. Don't need to call another play if they don't want to. Game clock winding down. 3, 2, and that's the end of the first quarter. Rams up by 10 after 15 minutes, but the Vikings have ball on 3rd and 10 inside the 25. Brings us to a commercial break. I don't see this as a good fit. I don't see Deion in Dallas as a good fit. I don't. Not because I don't think Deion would be a good coach per se. I just think him and Jerry Jones would not get along at all as a coach and owner. I don't think he would jump ship that quickly, but who the fuck knows? He jumped ship from Jackson State relatively quickly. It was like 5-6 years. But it's like I don't see him and Jerry Jones seeing eye to eye when building a team. They barely saw eye to eye during his playing days. I would not be surprised if Deion wants to be in Dallas, but I just don't see how that fit works. Yeah, they've had a talk. Has Saban in his ear? Maybe. I doubt Saban wants anything involved in the NFL anymore. I think his time in Miami royally messed up any chance of Saban and the NFL having connections. I mean, Cowboys fans would welcome it. That's what I would say. Cowboys fans would welcome Deion doing something to Jerry. Like they would fully welcome it, but I just don't see anything happening there. I'm not surprised that Mike McCarthy and them are parting ways, but I just don't know what to expect out of that team. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Vikings 15 straight drives without a touchdown, trying to avoid that number going to 16 as we're back from commercial break. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. Darnold to throw. Pressure coming from the Rams. Gonna step up and a throw left side. Caught by Jefferson. Makes one man miss. Fighting forward, but shy of the first down marker. Brought down near the 22-yard line. And the Vikings will send out the field goal unit. So 16 straight drives with no touchdown for the Vikings. Oh yeah. I'm sure Saban is giving some advice there in that aspect. I don't know. It's just I doubt Deion wants. I just don't know. The 34-yard kick from the left hash is up and good. Back to a 7-point game with 14-17 to play in the half. And it all just seems weird. Now, I definitely think we could have seen Dion go to the pros if Colorado made the college football playoff or something, or if they had a more successful season. But because of how their season ended, I don't see it happening. It's just weird. Yeah, I don't even know what Mike McCarthy does and where he goes. I know there's talks like the Saints and the Bears have interest. I'm not sure if any of those are real good fits either. Especially not Chicago, that's for damn sure. Maybe the Saints is a good fit, but I just don't think McCarthy's that good of a coach to warrant like a rebuild situation. Well, just weird. I still like commercial break. And of course, the Panther game is at intermission as well right now. So great. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Maybe. I mean, I think McCarthy might be looking at what Dan Quinn just did. And he's like, hey, maybe I do take a few years and just regroup and be a DC and have less pressure on me. And then get an opportunity when there's better opportunities available. I'm not sure if he's happy with a lot of the openings. Vikings, send this one down as we're back from the commercial break. Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. I don't know how enticing the Bears and Saints job is. Like, I mean, there is a chance that he might be like, hey, just give me a DC opening somewhere with a team that could go on. Like, I honestly, if he's going to be a DC, I do think Cincinnati is the best option for him. But I'm just not sure if he's going to. So 1st and 10, Stafford under center, back behind him, 3 receivers to the left, going to play action, look to throw, pressure coming. Stafford is sacked. Did he get it out? If not, the ruling in a fumble initially, they might, and that's returned by the Vikings for a touchdown. They're ruling out a fumble and a scoop and score for the Vikings. There's their defense stepping up. Stafford saying he threw it forward. I'm not fully sure on that. But the Vikings got pressure quick there, and that could be the play they need. He shoveled it forward. I mean, yeah, but come on. That's if anything, that's clearly intentional grounding. Vrabel already got hired by the Patriots, so he's gone. He's not an option. They're saying it's a fumble and scoop and score. The Vikings defense makes this a tied game pending the extra point, obviously. Like Vrabel already got hired by the Patriots, so that's not an option. So like that's why like McCarthy might be the next best bet if he's willing to take that kind of job. The question is just, is he willing to take that kind of job? Yeah, he shoveled it, but not really at the same time. All right, now after review, they're saying incomplete. They reviewed it. It's going to be incomplete, saying that Stafford shoveled it forward and that Puka Nacua was in the area, so it was not intentional grounding. So the Rams get lucky there. As it's going to be 2nd and 10. No, I get it. It is like a situation. I get it. You can see, especially from the back angle, you can see his elbow moving forward, and thus it's a shovel pass and incomplete. But it's not the greatest of shovel passes. Stafford and shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. 2nd and 10. Going to play action, look to throw. Stafford has time this time. Throwing right side and off the mark, incomplete. Trying to fit it into Demarcus Robinson, it seems. And it just puts too much into it. And yeah, Kevin O'Connell is still upset about that one. He has every right to be upset about that not being a fumble. 3rd and 10. Stafford and shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to send Nacua in motion right to left as Stafford looks to throw. Has time. Pass left side is going to be tipped and incomplete. Trying to squeeze it into Puka Nacua, but just good coverage there. Is that Stephon Gilmore in coverage? Have not heard his name in a while. But Gilmore is still a top tier corner. I mean, that's good coverage from the vet. If that ball's thrown more outside, there's a chance, but it's a 3 and out for the Rams offense. Punt comes off clean and going to be muffed and out of bounds near the 27. Got lucky there. How many fucking power plays are the Flyers going to have tonight? Brings us to a commercial break. Okay, I get that one, I guess. It's fine. Just score shorthanded like you normally do, Cats. Again, it brings us to a commercial break. No, you're good. Just appreciate everyone who tunes in, whether they're chatting or not. A commercial break. But this is a big drive for the Vikings. I mean, they can tie this game here and get the offense going a bit, but we'll see. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. As the Flyers can score on the power play. Jeez, man. Okay. Yeah, just back from commercial break. Vikings with the ball. Time to see what their offense can do. Again, have not been scoring touchdowns often. 16 straight drives without a touchdown. See if they can avoid it, making it 17. Darnold under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna send the receiver in motion left to right as he hands this off to Aaron Jones up the middle. Room to run and gets to the 40-yard line. A 13-yard pickup and a first down for the Vikings. Yeah, I mean, the other thing with the Bengals defense is you're just missing pieces. You don't have the guys there really. So that's the process of working towards that. Darnold under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to toss this right side for Aaron Jones. Cuts up field and has room to run. A gain of 17. A gain of 7. Make it a 2nd and 3. All right, 2nd and 3. Darnold under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 47-yard line as Darnold will play action, look to throw. Pressure coming and sacked. Back near the 35-yard line. A beautifully dialed up corner blitz by the Rams. Gonna make this a 3rd and long. 3rd sack of the day for the Rams defense. Ooh. Dialed that up perfectly. Darnold was not prepared as cool. Finally, Panthers going on the power play. Hell yeah. Third and 15. Darnold, shotgun, back to his right. Play clock winding down to get the snap off in time. Looking to throw. Has time. Still looking. Pass left side is well off the mark. Incomplete. Trying to fit one into Justin Jefferson. Nearly picked off by a diving attempt. And it'll be a 4th and 15. And out comes the punting unit. Jefferson was open as well. That's just off the mark. Gotta throw that sooner. And out comes the punting unit. The punt is going to come off clean. And going to be a long punt bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. There is a flag on the play. And meanwhile, let's go, Reinhardt. Panthers take a 3-2 lead. So what's the flag here? If this is roughing the kicker. Oh, we got blocked into it. It's roughing the kicker? 15 yards, automatic first down. I do not agree with that at all. He got blocked into him. Come on. That's rough. I mean, come on, man. That's a bad call. That's a makeup call. That is a makeup call and a half. Come on. Even McVay is saying that's not real on the sideline. So Darnold under center, back behind him. They have a fresh chance at this. As they hand this off up the middle for Aaron Jones, he gains 2. I mean, that's part of what I'm saying is the whole when it comes to the Bengals' defensive needs. Like they have a few pieces, but they're just missing. They're missing mainly missing linebackers. Another good pass rusher can be helpful, and some secondary pieces. But you for the most part, like, you have a young team, which is never a bad thing. 2nd and 8. Darnold in shotgun going to a quick throw left side to screen for Jefferson, and that gets met instantly for no gain. Good defensive play. You kidding me that we're going on the PK again? Jeez. The main issue I could see the Bengals dealing with is the fact that you need to pay your guys this offseason on offense, and thus you won't be able to really help out the defense too much. So it might be another year of not so great defensive play. But we'll see. 3rd and 8. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Looking to throw. Darnold with some time. Throw in right side is it. It's intercepted. Ball don't lie. The Rams turn it. The Rams get the play. A low and behind throw gets picked off. And the Rams are right back in it. Ball do not lie at all. That's a bad throw. Looking for Jordan Addison. It's low, it's behind. That's an easy interception, and the Rams will have the ball when we get back from this commercial break with 10:14 to play. Ball don't lie. Simple as that. That was the Kobe Durant picking the ball off. That's ball don't lie right there. Ball don't lie. He's gonna add commercial break. Meanwhile, in the world of hockey, the Panthers are trying to kill off this penalty. What's like their 5th tonight? All right. So that commercial break. So a commercial break. And the Flyers tie it up on the power play. Great. Bad it's rebound, okay. Alright, just coming back from commercial break here. Showing a replay of that interception, and I mean it's there. He needs to get that out more, but pressure was also in his face. That's a tough one. I mean, it wasn't. Oh, he hit his. Oh, that's what it was. He hit his hand on one of his lineman's helmets. So Stafford under center, looking to throw in 1st and 10. Has some time going to escape to his left to buy more. A dump off to Kyron Williams, making people miss and flipping field. Room to run. Past midfield, a 1st down and more. Out of bounds near the plus 44-yard line. But there is a flag, and this might be brought back. Great play by Kyron Williams, which is not going to do much with it. Holding on the Rams. Yeah, kind of. So 1st and 20 now. Stafford in shotgun, back to his left. Three receivers to the right. Tyler Higbee, doubtful to return with a chest injury. That's a tough loss for this Rams offense. Nakua sent in motion right to left as Stafford looks to throw in 1st and 20. Pressure coming, going to make one man miss and pass over the middle. Incomplete, looking for Puka Nakua, but pass was low and too far to the right. Good play by Stafford, but yeah, that's just off the mark. It's definitely catchable, but not the greatest of throws considering. No, I mean that should have been caught, but still. 2nd and 20. Stafford in shotgun back to his left. Three receiving options to the right. Ball on the 32-yard line. Stafford going to hand this off up the middle for Williams, and he's going to get about 5. A little bit more manageable of a third down, but still not a great spot to be in. So a 3rd and 15, ball on the 37. Stafford in shotgun back to his right. Two receiving options to each side as Stafford looks to throw. With time, going to dump it off to the right for Kyron Williams. Has to make some plays here. Going to make one man miss, but forced out of bounds after a gain of roughly 5. And it's a 3-and-out for this Rams offense, all because of a holding call. I mean, the good thing is the defense forced a turnover, and you're able to kill a little bit more of clock here, but still not the. You definitely wanted more out of that drive. And the punt comes off clean, but barely. Bear caught at the 10. Somehow that punt came off clean. Did he kick that through the arms? That was Kamu Grugier Hill, former Dolphin, nearly making a great special teams play. Also a former Eagle. But just barely missed the blocked punt. Brings us to a commercial break. Okay. We have a commercial break. Been a pretty solid game so far. All right. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Vikings with ball deep in their own territory, back at around their own 10. Darnold under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. 8.5 to play in this first half. Darnold, play action, looking to throw. Pass, dump off, left side, going to be caught and brought down for a gain of 1. That's Trent Sherfield on the reception, a former Dolphin, making some kind of play. That's where I've said former Dolphin way too fucking much in this playoffs. All right, 2nd and 9. Darnold under center, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 11 as they're going to hand this off to Aaron Jones up the middle. He's going to get to roughly the 60, maybe 17-yard line. A 3rd down coming up. So 3rd and 3, Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Ball on the 16.5-yard line. Darnold to throw. Has some time. Throw in, right side. Has a man that's caught for a 1st down and more. Pass the 30 to the 32. That's TJ Hawkinson on the reception. All right. The 1st and 10, Darnold under center, back and fullback behind him. Ball now on the 33 as a toss left side. Going to be good blocking and room to run down the left side. Past midfield, past the 40, out of bounds to the 39. Much more running room than I thought there was. That's Cam Akers on the carry, doing it against his former team. That was a much better play than I thought it was going to end up being. Good blocking there. Oh yeah, that's why the safety went the left side safety went to the wrong gap. The ball now on the 41. Darnold in play action, looking to throw. As time, quick pass, right side is going to be caught and going to be a gain of roughly 5 or 6. And the Rams are saying their ball in a fumble. See what the refs have to say here. The refs are saying it's LA ball and that he fumbled. Vikings are saying knee was down. Rams are saying their ball. Refs initially ruled it their ball. No, yeah, that should be knee down. Yeah, no, his knee was down. It's close, but yeah, knee was down. Oh, wait, that's actually really damn close. When does the ball begin to move? We head to a commercial break. I think his knee was down. That is close. That is close. We'll see. But it is pretty close. We're at a commercial break. What was a great play by Cam Akers might have been followed up with another bad turnover by the Vikings. We'll see. Yeah, no, he was down. It's close, but he was down. Yep, so 2nd and 5. Darnold under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball on the 36-yard line as Darnold will hand this off left side. And that's going to be a loss of yards met up instantly in the backfield. A loss of roughly 3. Cam Akers on the carry once again. Man, that's tough. So 3rd and 7, only a loss of 2 is the ruling. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Play clock winding down. Need to get the snap off. And they do just in time. Darnold to throw, but fumble! Fumbled and picked up by the Rams. Going the other way with it. Room to run. Nothing but green grass ahead. The 20, 15, 10, 5. And that's a touchdown for LA. The Los Angeles Rams scoop and score a touchdown after everyone up front was confused due to the poor clock management. My oh my. What a play. Yeah, no, there was so much confusion by that offensive line. And that's a nice hit by Witherspoon to force the ball loose. Darnold never saw him. Jared Verse picks it up and was gone from there. Oh, that's not what you wanted for the if you're the Vikings. Well, obviously, but that's disastrous. The extra point is up, and it's good. We have a 17-3 game, 14-point lead, 4.5 to play in the half. The Vikings will be getting the ball back. I mean, this happened the first time these two teams played. The first time these two teams played, the Vikings offense was struggling most of the game. The Rams. The Rams are looking like the 14-win team today, not the Vikings. This has been pure domination. Who even is the Vikings backup? Is it Nick Mullins? It's not Daniel Jones. He's a 3rd string. Who's their backup? No, it's not Joshua Dobbs, is it? Yeah, it's Nick Mullins. I'm not sure if you put in Nick Mullins just yet. Kickoff underway. And this will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. We'll begin the drive from the 30. Well, now you desperately need a scoring drive here. Now you desperately need a scoring drive. .435 to play. That's the Rams' 5th defensive touchdown, or 5th non-offensive touchdown of the season. Darnold under center, back behind him, going to hand this off up the middle, 1st and 10, and a gain of roughly 3. That was, I believe, CJ Ham on the carry. So this Rams defense tonight, 4 sacks, 2 takeaways. They're doing a lot. They're playing really well. It is Mullins, yeah. Why did they go with Nick Mullins instead of Joshua? Whatever. I feel like it should have been Joshua Dobbs, but oh well. Darnold in shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw in 2nd and 7. Pressure coming, trying to avoid it, stepping up. Now still trying to avoid it and sacked back at the 25. This Rams defense. Holy, the fifth sack on the day. This Rams defense is in the head of Sam Darnold. Holy. Yeah, no one's really open. I don't blame him for that. No one's open. Mullins, he might be. I don't know. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. 3rd and 14. 3 receiving options to the right. Looking to throw. Has time. Stepping up. Throwing. And going to be complete. A tight window throw to Justin Jefferson. Picks up about 17. No, Mullins is from Southern Missouri. No, Southern Mississippi. Yeah. He went to Southern Mississippi. Unless you're talking about Joshua Dobbs, where he went to Tennessee. That's a tight window throw on the money by Sam Darnold. Picks up the 1st down, keeps the drive alive. In shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right side as well. Ball on the 42-yard line now. As he's going to hand this off up the middle, and that's a gain of roughly 3 up to the 45 for Aaron Jones. Yeah, there's not a lot of quarterbacks from UF in the league. There's Anthony Richardson, there's Kyle Trask, and that might be it. All right, that could be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Don't need to snap it if you don't want to. Meanwhile, the Flyers took a 4-3 lead. Fucking hell. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. I mean, to be fair, I do not blame you if you're getting Nick Mullins and Kyle Trask confused. I do not blame you. I do not blame you if that's the case at all. Unless maybe he started his college career at Florida, then transferred, but I don't think so. Oh, Todd Monken was his college coach? Interesting. Oh, yeah, he was always at Southern Mississippi. That's what they are similar, so I don't blame you for it. I mean, Kyle Trask hasn't gotten any action in the NFL game, I don't think. Obviously, he's like their main backup, and he's gotten some preseason reps, but I don't think he's gotten a lot of actual game reps. Okay, he's gotten a few. He has 1 pass this season. He's played in 7 games across his 3-year career so far. Yeah, they're close to each other. I'm very curious of what's going on within like, how Kyle Trask is like in that building. If he's, I mean, he got more game reps this year than any other year previous, but still, he's again. There's a reason people say backup quarterback is one of the best jobs in football. This man was a 2nd-round pick, and he's making some decent enough money for everything. Decent enough money for having 11 career attempts. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Vikings with the ball. 2 minutes remaining. 2nd and 7. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. And look to throw. Screenplay left side for Aaron Jones is going to be incomplete. The Vikings do get ball to begin the second half, so if they can double up here and potentially you score, you double up, you're feeling pretty good. But the question is just you need to be able to score, and the Vikings have not been able to do that much this season. Or at least in that the last like 17, 18 drives. So Darnold, shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. 3rd and 7, needing the plus 48-yard line. Darnold to throw. Has some time, pass right side is caught by Hawkinson, but brought down at midfield. 2 yards shy of the first down marker. And the Vikings have a decision to make. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Darnold in shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. They actually are snapping this ball. Pressure coming, and Darnold is sacked. Back at the 37. The 6th sack on the night for this Rams defense. And that's a turnover on downs you did not want to have. If you're going to go for it there, you need to have been a quick pass of some kind. Or you need to at least throw the ball away, Darnold. You cannot take a sack there. Because now the Rams are in beautiful starting field position. That was Kobe Turner on the sack. The 6 of the... Oh, that's a beautiful pass stunt. Holy. Man, that's... Oh, Jefferson slipped. That's what did it. So Stafford can hand this off left side for Kyren Williams from the 39-yard line. Good blocking and room to run. Picks up 9 down to the 30. As there is a Viking down being looked at by the medical staff afterwards. Nakua also a little banged up after the play. So 2nd and 1, a minute 8 to play. Vikings call their first timeout. As this game has not been going how they wanted it to. This defense, man, this front seven is a young unit for the Vikings. Or for the Rams, and it is playing really, really damn well right now. Like this is a damn good fun. This is a damn good and fun unit to watch. Chris Shula has them playing well tonight. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Stafford going to hand this off up the middle. First down and more, down to around the 25-yard line for Kyren Williams. Under a minute to play, the Rams, and just don't have to worry about the clock too much. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, going to look to throw. Pressure coming, rolling to his right, and just going to throw it in the vicinity of a tight end and falls incomplete. I need the Steelers to sign Aaron Rodgers if he doesn't retire. I actually need that to happen, please. That would be so funny. I have friends and family friends who are Steelers fans. I need that to happen. Stafford and shotgun. Two receivers to each side, 45 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass right side is caught by Nakua and going to gain a few yards, breaking some tackles and fighting his way. Still fighting for about 13 on the play. Inside the 15 to around the 12-yard line. Clock still ticking. 30 seconds left. That also does just sound like a Steelers thing to do. Please. I need it. Stafford and shotgun looking to throw 1st and 10. Pass over the middle is caught. Wide open. Room to run. Touchdown, LA. Wide open. No one over the middle. The Rams. An extra point away from taking a 21-point lead. Man, oh man. The disaster in Minnesota continues. They're just getting dominated today. Now the extra point. Kick is up and good. 21-point lead. I thought this game was going to be a lot better of a matchup. The Vikings defense is a no-show. The Vikings as a whole are a no-show. And I kind of love it. Especially the defense being a no-show. Fuck you, Brian Flores. Wow. Just wow. All right, 15 seconds left in the half. Vikings get ball to begin the second half. And the Rams are about to send this one down. Kickoff will be returnable beginning from around the 3. And going to work his way to the 23-ish yard line. So 11 seconds left in the half. The Vikings have a decision to make. I mean, they're probably going to need this to halftime, so. And do you think the Vikings were nearly the 1 seed? And yeah, they're going to need this to halftime. 24-3 game. One more half to play. The Vikings trying to just not get completely embarrassed in this. But we're at halftime. We're at halftime, and yeah, the Panthers going to lose this one. God. They're going to lose to the Flyers on the first night of a back-to-back. They have to play the Devils. I'm going to put Devils anyway, but they're going to be playing the Devils on. It could be an angry kind of game. Like, you blew a 2-0 lead, whatever. But yeah, the Vikings, man, they're in for something. Well, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. That's all the tweet. Like I was like, I'm sure Grossi's loving this. Oh man, what a fucking performance this is. But we'll see. We shall see. This was. I don't think anyone expected this kind of half. Yeah, we shall see. Man, this was a unexpected first half, and I'm here for it. But yeah, Darnold is definitely seeing ghost. I'm curious. This kind of performing. The thing is, he's like 13 for 15, right? Like, it's like he's throwing the like he's not throwing the ball too. I mean, it's bad, but not too bad. Let's see. He's 13 for 16. The one interception was bad, but he's made overall some pretty decent throws. The thing is, he's just not seeing the pocket at all. He's not feeling any pressure. Like 6 sacks and a half is crazy. I can guarantee you I can go find multiple teams who don't even have 6 sacks in a game this season. Let's just see. Let's just see. First one that came to mind. If I get this first try, it's gonna be funny. No, that's time sucked. I need. Oh yeah, like the Chicago Bears have not had 6 sacks in a game this season, and the Rams had it in one half. Crazy. Another team that I'm interested in seeing if this applies for. See the Titans. Yep, Titans as well have not had 6 sacks in the game this year, and have had 2 games with no sacks. This goes to show, man. What the Rams are doing right now is a purely like straight up dominant showing. Is ESPN having a mini golf tournament tomorrow? On the what? But again, just disastrous of a half. So seemingly the reason that the parting ways happened is because the Cowboys do legitimately feel they can get Deion Sanders, which makes no sense. I don't think that Iron would be good. I don't think they'll be that good for hiring for them, but we'll see. All right. Here and drink. Got about 5 minutes until the start of the second half. I love how Amazon or Thursday Night Football, ESPN's broadcast. I love how they have a timer that says how long until the start of the second half. It makes it so much better. This has not been a good half of play for the Vikings. I mean, the Rams are loving this right now. And they're feeling great. The Vikings, anything but. Like, even their one scoring drive didn't necessarily feel the greatest. Again, we'll see. Got about 3.5 minutes until the start of the half. I mean, this was like the experience that is this Rams team and this Rams coaching staff and Stafford especially. Like, they're watch out Philly. Philly's offense didn't play the greatest yesterday. Got the win and ended up playing a little bit better towards the end. But for the most part, that passing game, it was not the greatest. Jalen Hurts did what he could. He didn't play that poorly. Just overall, as a whole, that passing game wasn't great. The Rams right now, they're playing some pretty damn good pass defense. Well, again, 13 for 16, but getting 6 sacks definitely helps shit out. But yeah, this is not. All of these random like mascot horror movies are so funny for some reason. They make no sense. They're just funny. I should be coming out of halftime here shortly. Vikings to get the ball to begin the second half. Trying to make a comeback in this, but they're down 21 and have not been doing anything offensively. Again, we'll see. All right, third quarter about to be underway. These playoffs so far not been the greatest. We'll see. The second half, second half, a lot can change here. One really, really dominant quarter, and the Vikings can find themselves right back into this. Second half kickoff underway. Will be down in the end zone for a touchback. Vikings will begin the drive from the 30. Sam Darnold. He earned himself a lot of money over the regular season, but so far in these playoffs, he's not earning any of it. So 1st and 10. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. Gonna shift Jefferson into the backfield to his left. As Darnold looks to throw. Pressure coming, pass left side is incomplete. Trying to screen to Aaron Jones, but it gets blown up instantly. So 2nd and 10. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. Three receivers to the right looking to throw. Has some time. And that time is going to expire as he's hit while throwing over the middle. And what a grab by Jordan Addison. Hang on for it for about 17. A first down for the Vikings, but Darnold gets clocked there. That's a dangerous throw. Darnold under center, back behind him. Ball on the 45-yard line. Going to toss this left side for Aaron Jones, who's going to have some blocking and gain about 4, maybe 5. As a 2nd and 5, Darnold going to look to throw. Has some time and going to pump fake and roll to his right. Throwing right side is low and incomplete. Low and incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up. Darnold nearly got the ball forced away from him again. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw once again. Darnold with time. Pass over the middle is well off the mark. Behind the intended target is 4th and 5. Darnold legit might be seeing ghosts now. What was that throw? I mean, he's been sacked 6 times. I don't blame him for seeing ghosts, but that's behind. Looking for Josh Naylor. That's like a good yard or two behind him. And out comes the punting unit. Punt comes off clean. And going to be out of bounds. We'll wait to see what the spot is. Brings us to a commercial break, as this has been all LA. All right. So first drive of the half did not go how the Vikings wanted. Hopefully their defense will step up now, but we'll see. We will see. Honestly, Sam Darnold could find his way to Pittsburgh as well. That's not out of that's not out of the realm of possibility. Tyler Higbee has been downgraded to out. National championship. What? Next week? Is it really next week? Oh shit, it is. Okay. National championship next week. Notre Dame, Ohio State. The 20th. Next week's the 20th. Next Monday. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. Ball on the 23-yard line. First play of the second half for the Rams is a loss of 3. Trying to get Kyron Williams going, but not much going, but nothing there. Yeah, there was that Vikings defense I was expecting to see earlier. So Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Second and 13 now. Nakua sent in motion left to right as the hand is off to Williams, and there's a lane to run. He picks up about 7-ish. Actually, more so probably like 8 or 9. Going to be a 3rd and short. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 6. So 3rd medium, basically. Gonna send Nakua in motion left to right as Stafford looks to throw. Quick pass right side, caught by Nakua. Going to fight his way for 6 exactly in the first down. All right. Keeping the drive going. Not too bad right there. Gets 6 exactly. So Stafford, play action looking to throw. Pressure coming quick. Throw over the middle is going to be caught. Gain of roughly 13. Colby Parkinson under reception. Stafford getting drilled while making that throw. Darnold takes some notes there. Vikings send a quick pressure, and Darnold plants that back foot and instantly lets it rip and picks up the first down and more. Beautiful throw over the head of Harrison Smith. That's what you got to do in that situation. So 1st and 10 from the 46. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left as well. Going to shift the back to his right as Stafford hands off left side for Kyren Williams. Makes one man miss. He's going to fight forward for a yard. So again, the winner of this one is going to be heading to Philly next week to play in the divisional round. 4 playoff games this next weekend. Going to be a fun time. Going to be live for all of them. Stafford and shotgun. Goal to back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Quick throw. Left side is off the mark. Incomplete. Looking for Puka Nacua. But the thing with Stafford, unlike Darnold, is he's placing that back foot and he's just letting it go. That way he doesn't take unnecessary sacks. He gets the ball out and he just makes sure he allows a play to potentially be made. So 3rd and 9. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Gonna send the receiver in motion left to right. That's Cooper Kupp. Stafford to throw. Pressure coming. Back foot plant. Throwing deep right side. And caught by Cooper Kupp. Inside the 25 to the 23. Back shoulder grab Cooper Kupp. Reminding people that he was a Triple Crown winner a few years back. What a play. Falling backwards. Cooper Kupp, man. Ooh. That's an insane grab. First target of the day comes in the second half and is a big one. 29 yards. And with the play clock winding down, I think we set the play clock. Oh, the Rams will call a timeout. I will say their clock management isn't the greatest. There you go. Yeah, what a play by Cooper Kupp. Great adjustment to that ball. Ooh. Beautiful. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball inside the 25, near the 24. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle for Williams, and he's met instantly in the backfield. A loss of about 2. And they're saying he's down by contact. The Vikings thought it might have been a fumble. Williams is slow to get up as he's hobbling upon getting up. See, was he down? Yeah, he was down. He was down. So 2nd and 12. And are they going to challenge this? I mean, it's hard to really gauge when the ball comes loose and when he loses possession. Knees down there, and you can make argument he has possession there with the ball being pinned to his thigh. We'll see. They're gonna head to a commercial break. They might be challenging this. But we'll see. We shall see. I wouldn't be completely shocked if they rule this a fumble. Time will tell. Like commercial break. I believe, either the Vikings challenge this or there's gonna be a booth review on this. A potential Rams fumble inside their own 20. Rams fumble at about the 26. But we'll see. All right, back from commercial break. Waiting for any kind of ruling here. Still no sign yet. And it's going to be Rams ball still. So Stafford under center, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the left side. Seems like the Vikings did challenge it as they lose a timeout. Stafford going to end around this for Puka Nacua left side, going to make some people miss and fight his way to inside the 20 at the 19. And so yeah, the Vikings did challenge that, and they lose the challenge. Yeah, so saying he had possession there when his knee touched. I get it. Okay. So 3rd and 5, Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Ball on the 19-yard line. Puka Nacua sent in motion right to left. The Stafford looks to throw. Pressure coming and sacked. Back at the 26. First sack of the game for the Vikings. It's Andrew Van Ginkel, a former Dolphin, making plays. I need a counter at this point. I need a counter for the amount of times I've said that. Jeez. All right, that's a good play for the Vikings defense. So you get pressure, you finally get home with said pressure, and you only force a field goal. The 44-yard kick from the left hash for Joshua Carty to make it a 24-point game. It is up and it is good. 24-point lead for the Rams. 7:19 to play. All right. Not too shabby. Brings us to a commercial break as well. We'll see. But this Vikings offense is going to really need to step up at some point if they're going to even have any hopes of a comeback at this stage. Yeah, we'll see. Just coming back from commercial break. Rams send this one down. Going to be returnable beginning from about the 1 yard line. Going to work his way down the left side past the 20, 25, 30, past the 35 and out of bounds near the 38. Yeah, this is a pretty one-sided game, but it's a case where this is surprisingly one-sided, and plus it's just funny to see the Vikings lose like this. My NFC teams are the Packers and the Lions, so fuck the Vikings. Darnold going to hand this off up the middle for Aaron Jones. He's going to gain about 5 on the play. So Darnold in shotgun, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 43, a 2nd and 5 plays. Going to be a play action looking to throw. Darnold with time, throwing deep left side. And incomplete, looking for Jefferson, and no flags, despite the fact there probably should have been. Probably should have been a flag there. Yeah, O'Connell wanted a flag. Probably most Vikings players and fans wanted flags there. Why does I get why he has it because that's who Justin Jefferson is, but really all the chains come. I'm shocked no one has snatched one like Crabtree, like they haven't Crabtree yet. Darnold to throw on 3rd and 5. Pass over the middle is caught for a first down and more. Pass the 45 to around the 43. That's Josh Naylor under reception. Like I remember the whole Richard Sherman, Michael Crabtree bullshit where Sherman kept snatching the chains. It was the amount of brawls that started because of those two. 6 minutes to play in the quarter. 1st and 10. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the left as well. Can send one of them in motion left to right. Ball on the 43-yard line. Darnold to throw. Quick pass right side. Quick pass right side is off the mark, incomplete. Looking for a screen to Aaron Jones. 2nd and 10 coming up. I mean, like, and Darnold is just playing off tonight. I don't think that screen goes anywhere because Brandon Fisk is right there ready to make a play. But he's alone in shotgun. 3 receiving options to the left, 2 to the right. You get the snap off just in time as Darnold looks to throw, stepping up to avoid pressure, throwing right side, and that's an incomplete pass. Aaron Jones, the intended target, he gets absolutely rocked on that one. There is a flag down on the play now as well, but Aaron Jones, he takes a hit. Sherman was always funny. Oh, defensive holding is the flag. 5 yards, automatic first down. Sherman was always funny with interviews. He still is. Josh Norman and Odell in the prime of their feud was always funny as well. Yeah, that's clear. That's clear defensive holding. All right, 1st and 10 from the 38. Darnold in shotgun back to his right. Two receiving options to each side. Darnold to throw. Step into his left to buy some time, looking downfield. Still looking, gonna dump it off. Oh, gonna dump it off, and that's caught for a first down gain of 11. I believe that's Josh Naylor once again on the reception. Okay. Good play by Darnold to use his legs and get something, but pass was still behind and caused a bobble, but good job hanging on. So Darnold in shotgun back to his left, looking to throw in 1st and 10 from the 36. Or from the 26. Pass over the middle. It's caught by Hawkinson. Room to run down the left side. The 5 and a diving touchdown. The Vikings finally find the end zone and are an extra point away from making it a 17-point game. There's a drive. There was a proper drive built. The first Vikings touchdown in like 20 plus drives. And even that pass was nearly batted away low and behind. So the Vikings are going to go for 2. As a Rams player will be forced off the field for this play. The Lions corner? There's like 2 Lions defensive players I really remember from like the 2000s and 2010s, and that's Ezekiel Ansah and Don McKinsey, and they're both D linemen. I cannot help you with defensemen. With defensive backs. Darnold passed right side, going to be caught by Jefferson and brought down instantly at the 2-yard line. The conversion attempt fails, and it remains a 19-point game. No, 18-point game. Is it those late 2000s, early 2010s Lions? I don't care a whole lot about them. When we get to like the mid 2010s, I start to know a little bit more about their defensive players, I think. But for the most part, yeah, I just do not know. I'm sure once I see the name and hear the name, I will be like, oh yeah, that dude, but not off the top of my head. Let's go to like their 2011 team. We're at the commercial break. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. like there's certain teams that are blank spots, and then there's certain positions as a whole that are blank spots for me. And the Lions in that era is one of those, just like as a whole blank spot. Same with corner, really. So like commercial break. Okay. Again, probably it's probably the case where once I see the name, it'll come to me, but not right now. All right, back from the commercial break. The Vikings finally find the end zone and are set to send this one down. Kick is going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin this drive from the 5. 5 minutes to play in the quarter as well. All right, so it's Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna send the man in short motion as Stafford play action look to throw. Gonna pass over the middle. That's caught by Colby Parkinson and gain of about 7. Okay, good start to the drive. Oh, college baseball is about to start up. 2nd and 3, 4.5 to play in the quarter. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to hand this off up the middle for Williams. He's going to fight his way for about 4 on the play and a Rams first down. All right. Solid start to this drive so far. Stafford under center, back behind him. Going to play action once again, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Picks up well. Throwing deep, left side, and incomplete through the hands of Hunter Long. If he would have made that play, I would have lost it. I would have lost it if he caught that ball. For the reason of that would have been Hunter Long is who we traded for Jalen Ramsey. I would have lost it. Spring ball, yeah, still. I might find my way to a college game. Stafford going to keep it himself up the middle on a broken play, gets right back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. And again, I'm excited for college baseball to start because once the College World Series rolls around, I love keeping up with the Jello shot challenge over there that happens. That's one of my favorite things about the summer. So 3rd and 10. Stafford and shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Looking for the 49-yard line. Ball on the 41. Stafford to throw. Quick pass left side, a screen to Nakua. That's only going to gain 1. That's your play? I don't think that's a great play, but okay. So 4th and 9, and the Rams are going to send this one down. Not doing great in the second half so far. Punt comes off clean and going to. What are they going to say? They're going to say bounces out of bounds at the 4. So the Vikings are down inside the 5 with 2:07 to play in the third quarter. All right. Not too bad there. The the Falcons are interviewing Lou and the former Bengals DC for their DC spot. That's an interesting. Okay. I'm tempted for the divisional round. I'm legit tempted to have the counter because it feels like every single game I am saying it multiple times. It's crazy. I mean, this would have been the perfect game to have it for. Or at least in theory, it would have been because of Andrew Van Ginkel. But he hasn't made a lot of plays today. He's made 1. But so I'm very tempted. Maybe next season, or depending on what the Super Bowl matchup, we'll see. But it is just funny. And Narumo, thank you. Yes, he's interviewing for the Falcons DC job, which I don't fully know if I understand that hire, but okay. All right, just coming back from a commercial break. The Vikings have an opportunity here. They're down by 18, but their defense has stepped up a bit in this half. The ball is on their own 4-yard line. Darnold under center, back behind him, going to toss this left side for Aaron Jones, trying to get the edge and going to gain about 2 on the play up to the 6. 23, maybe. I mean, I think it's the idea of because Raheem Morris is a defensive-minded coach. So whatever DC they're going to have, in theory, isn't really going to be a DC, but more of an assistant. So it could just be bringing someone in as they that knows like Jesse Bates and stuff. Darnold's pass on the left side to Jordan Addison is caught for a gain of 7. 3rd and 1 coming up. Because like the main thing is like Jesse Bates and then a few. It's like the Falcons defense has a solid defense. They just need someone to like come in and help out with running it. And again, Lou has good experience as a DC, has good experience in as a DC and high levels of play. Made a Super Bowl and everything. 3-1. Darnold under center, back behind him, going to QB sneak up the middle and gain 2 up to the 15-yard line for a first down. So Darnold under center, back behind him, going to hand this off up the middle for Aaron Jones. Going to be met at the line and pushed back, so no gain on the play. Okay. So 2nd and 10, and we might be seeing the end of the quarter here. 4, 3, 2. Darnold under center, and that's the end of the third quarter. 15 minutes to play. Vikings down by 18. But looking to claw their way back. Their defense doing a pretty damn good job in helping them. Only giving up 3 points in that quarter. But the offense needed another drive here. Only got 6 on that quarter. All right, commercial break. 15 minutes to play. The winner goes to Philadelphia next week. And I think if you're an Eagles fan, you're hoping that somehow the Vikings find a way to claw back into this one. Because the Rams defense is just looking that good. We will see. We shall see. We shall see. Sell a commercial break. Hey, they're showing off some UFL commercials. Hell yeah. I honestly haven't done this yet. See the XFL jersey behind me. March 28th is the start of the UFL season. I will be live for damn near every single one of those games come when that season starts. March 28th is the start, runs up until early May, roughly. Well, yeah, late May, somewhere around into May. So stick around, greatly appreciate it. It's more football in the spring. You guys from those league from the UFL end up making their way to the NFL and becoming a big time name or a big time piece for some teams. So stick around, greatly appreciated. As well as beginning with the Pro Bowl week or NFL honors. We're going to be having some more video essays rolling out for when the season properly ends. And that will be the main content during the offseason as well, on top of offseason discussions and whatnot. Back from commercial break, Darnold in shotgun looking to throw. Had some time, going to step up, trying to buy some more. Now going to keep it himself and going to pick up a first down and more. Sliding down past the 30 near the 33. There we go, Darnold. Use your legs. Oh, there is a Viking player down, however, afterwards, and a flag down as well. It's a personal foul on the Rams. Attack on 15 to the end of the run. So the Vikings, big time play there. And yeah, nothing really open. Darnold, good. I mean, he has some open kind of late, but good idea to just take it with your legs. All right, there's the helmet to helmet hit in the backfield that caused the Viking player to go down. And there is a personal foul penalty, and yeah, the defender got a shoulder to Darnold's helmet. Wasn't the hardest of hits, but it's a hit that brings a penalty nonetheless. Brings us to a commercial break. Yeah, we shall see. Again, that was a great play by Darnold to begin the quarter. We shall see. Yep, so that commercial break. We shall see. Yeah, great play. Vikings are gonna have some pretty damn good field position here because of it. All right, just coming back from the commercial break, Brian O'Neill is the Vikings player who's being helped off. Who's walking off the field. An O lineman down. The Vikings with ball on the 47-yard line. Darnold to throw. Pass left side going deep and overthrowing Jordan Addison. A 2nd and 10 coming up just off the mark from a dive in Addison, and he's a little slow to get up now. Oh yeah, after extending for that one, he kind of falls weirdly. Yeah, helmet hits the turf tough. All right, still in. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Darnold in shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 47-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Jones is going to get past midfield and a gain of roughly 5 to the 48. The plus 48. So 3rd and 6. Ball on the 49. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. Going to look to throw. Has some time, still plenty of time. Pass right side, caught by Hawkinson for a first down and down to the 40. Okay. So Darnold, shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 1st and 10 from the 39. Handoff for Jones up the middle. Going to gain about a yard, maybe yard and a half. All right, ruling the gain of 2, 13 minutes to play. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna drop back, looking to throw. Rams only send 3. Pass deep, over the middle, is overthrown and incomplete. Luckily not picked off. Looking for Josh Naylor. Darnold takes a hit on that one. Yeah, just too far. It would need to be a pretty damn good throw. Not quite there. Not quite as open as maybe you wanted. 3rd and 8. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. Looking to throw. Has some time. Stepping back to buy some more. Now stepping to his left. Pressure coming and sacked. Back at midfield. A massive loss. And the Vikings. That's a sack you can't afford to have. Just throw it away and fight for a 4th down try. Don't. Now you can't. Now it's a 4th and 21. Like, Darnold, just throw it away, man. Yeah, that's a sack you can't take. And now the Vikings are gonna punt this one down. Punt comes off clean. And is going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams' punt coverage there was more so like they were just playing regular defense. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. 12 minutes to play. Darnold under Stafford under center, back behind him. We'll hand this off to Kyron Williams up the middle and going to get about 2. And the Rams will focus on just killing clock here. Oh, did they miss a face mask? Okay, they threw the flag. It will be a face mask on the Vikings. So tack on 15 to the end of the play. And an automatic 1st down. And yeah, it's a clear face mask. All right, 1st and 10 from the 37. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to send the tight end in motion right to left as they toss this to Kyron Williams left side. Good blocking and room to run for a gain of 12 and a 1st down for the Rams. And they're showing a replay of the last time these teams met with the missed face mask that led to a safety and a game-winning safety that even the Rams player thought that they threw the flag for. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Play clock winding down. 3 seconds left. Stafford going to hand this off up the middle for Kyron Williams. Bouncing out left side, room to run. Has one man to beat, going to make him miss, and then people come in afterwards, and he just goes down at around the 25-yard line. There is a flag. He had that edge there. But in order to make the man miss, he had to juke backwards, and because of it, he got surrounded. There is a flag. We'll see what this is. It's holding on the Rams. Ugh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. There's a 1st and 16 for the Rams now. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to just hand this off once again for Williams. Hand this off once again, trying to bounce it towards that right side and gets back to the initial line of scrimmage. But there is a flag on the play once again. And it's holding on the Rams once again. Jeez. And back-to-back holding calls. That's a tough one. So Stafford under center, back behind him. 1st and 26. Ball on the 33-yard line. They've gone backwards. And there's a flag pre-snap. Going to be false start on the Rams. They've killed the clock. They've killed like a minute and a half of clock. But they have went backwards on this drive. Now going to have ball on their 27-yard line? No. 28-yard line? But still just not a great spot. So 1st and 31, Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to toss this right side and going to gain about 2 on the play. Maybe gains 2. That's Kyron Williams on the carry, gets to the 30-yard line. So they've had a net gain of 0 yards on this drive now. It's a 2nd and 29. But they're successfully just killing clock. That's what you got to do here. So Stafford under center, back behind him. 9 minutes to play. Going to hand this off up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of roughly 4, maybe 5. It's a 3rd and long coming up nonetheless. Yeah, 3rd and 24. The Vikings are the oldest franchise across all major all North American sports to not win a championship. That's come on. Rams, Stafford under center, back behind him. 3rd and 24. Going to just hand this off to Kyron Williams up the middle, who's going to get to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5. It's a 4th and 19 coming up. But the Rams successfully killed about 4, maybe 5 minutes of clock on that drive. So it's a 4th and 18. They're going to just send this down probably. Probably, yeah. So Rams will send this one down just under 8 minutes to play. And Minnesota would need another Minneapolis miracle to happen if they're going to win this one. So the punt comes off clean. Going to be a long punt and bounce in into the end zone for a touchback, nearly down at the 1. All right, not too shabby. We're at a commercial break. Vikings looking to make this a more appealing game on the box score. They've just been thoroughly dominated in this game. Just thoroughly dominated. This is sad. For a team that was that good during the regular season and playing that well, for them to come out, for them to show up like this, playoffs, man, come on. Like, I guess a way to judge this is see their opponents. Can't see their opponents' records. Damn. Telecommercial break. All right, just coming back from commercial break. 7:25 to play. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left, ball on the 20. Trying to just make this game more appealing on the box score. Looking to throw. Pass in deep, left side, but Jordan Addison is off the mark and overthrown. $7:20 to play now. Darnold going to hand this off up the middle on 2nd and 10, and that's going to be a gain of roughly 8 for Cam Akers. The clock continues to tick. 3rd and 2. Darnold under center. Going to hand it off once again to Akers up the middle. And he's going to maybe get the 2 needed. It'll depend on the spot. And it gave him the first down. So 1st and 10. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. And there is a clock stoppage. Just what the Vikings going to call a timeout? Play clock was winding down. There's some kind of clock stoppage here. Oh, the Rams are challenging the spot of the ball. Okay. Yeah, it's close. It's close. I like that challenge. All is reversed. The Rams will win the challenge. It's 4th and inches. All right, 4th and inches. 6.5 to play. All right, 4th and 1. They put about 30 seconds back on the clock. Fourth and inches. Darnold under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. 4th and 1. Going to QB sneak up the middle, and he got the half a yard needed. It's a first down. So Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, going to look to throw. Pressure coming, escaping it to his left. Throw in the left side, caught by Aaron Jones, but forced out of bounds for a loss of 2. So 2nd and 12. Darnold alone in shotgun. 3 receiving options to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the 28-yard line. Darnold to throw. Avoiding pressure to his right already. Trying to buy some time and throw in right. Going to be caught and room to run. First down and a whole lot more. Eventually brought down at midfield. What a play by Darnold. So 1st and 10 from midfield. Darnold to throw once again. Quick pass right side. A screen for Aaron Jones. Going to pick up about 4 on the play, but there's a flag. And it's going to be defensive holding on the Rams. 5 yards, automatic first down. All right. First and 10 from the 45. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. Two receiving options to each side. Just under 5 minutes to play in the game. Darnold to throw. Has time, going to try and step to his left, and he steps right into pressure and sacked back near the other 45-yard line. A loss of roughly 10. The 8th sack of the game for this Rams front seven. What the hell? Wait, please no. Is this who you think it is who got that sack? Oh my god, his image on this site on CBS Sports app is in Dolphins uniform. Yep, a former Dolphin making play. Darnold to throw on 2nd and 18. With time, pass left side can be caught by Josh Naylor. Pass midfield to the 48. Are you kidding me? No, okay, I don't think he was. Unless was he like on like a was he on like a practice squad or something at some point? 3rd and 11. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. Three receiving options to the right. 3rd and 11 from the 46. Going to look to throw. Darnold with some time. Pass over the middle is going to be caught by Jordan Addison for a gain of roughly 12 or 13. We'll see what the official ruling is, though. An insane first down. Ball on the 34-yard line. Yep, he was on Miami's practice squad this year. I knew it. Okay, that's incomplete. Okay, it'll be 4th and 11. It did not survive the ground. Yeah, it's incomplete. I knew we had this man on our roster at some point. Neville Gallimore. We So 4th and 11, Darnold alone in shotgun, three receiving options to the right, a back motion into the backfield to his left. Going to look to throw. Darnold with some time going to step up, launching one deep, right side, looking for it all, and it's incomplete. Double coverage. Justin Jefferson, the intended target. Nothing going there. 3.5 to play. The Vikings turn it over on downs. I do not. I mean, I get that throw. I just don't like it. Jefferson has been locked down today. We'll say that. So 1st and 10. Stafford under center. Back behind him will hand this off up the middle. And that's going to be a gain of roughly 4 up to midfield. If there was a former Dolphins making plays calendar for these playoffs, another one would have just been added because of Neville Gallimore. Why are there so many former Dolphins in the playoffs? Stafford under center, back behind him will hand this off on 2nd and 5, trying to work that right side, but going to be brought down after only a gain of roughly 2. Or the Vikings have called their final timeout. They called one right after the first down play. And they call one now. Final timeout used with 3:26 to play. All right, so Stafford under center, back behind him. 3rd and 4. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the plus 48. Stafford, a toss left side. And going to be spinning down for a gain of 2. It is a 4th and short coming up. And clock continues to tick. It's 4th and 2. And yeah, the Cardinals, a lot of respect goes to them for being the site for this game. A lot of respect to Arizona to get the job done here. All right, 4th and 7. The Rams, yeah, because it took the delay of game just now. So 4th and 7, the Rams are set to send this one down. Vikings, a fantastic season. The second best season in franchise history as this punt is out of bounds near the 8-yard line. The second best season in franchise history based off of win-loss record ends in a dominant loss to the Los Angeles Rams in the wild card round. Just uh this is a tough loss. First and 10 from the 8. Darnold and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Darnold to throw. Trying to buy some time. Throw over the middle is caught and brought down for a gain of, was that down to the 15, a gain of roughly 7. And hey, that's Trent Sherfield. Once again. Darnold to throw in 2nd and 3 now. Has some time. Pass left side is caught for a first down gain of roughly 6. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. The Rams pretty much have already bought their tickets at this point to Philadelphia next week. The Vikings, I don't know what they're trying to do here. Okay, this is a very nice game for the Rams have played. Select the commercial for the 2-minute break. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Darnold to throw in 1st and 10 from the 21. Has some time, going to launch one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Looking for Jordan Addison. Would have been a big time play. All right, see ya, Bob Flash. Yeah, this game is about over anyway. You're going to see the final minute or so of it. A minute 53 to play. It's 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Again, trying to make this a more trying to make this a more appeasing game on the box score. Darnold to throw, pump faking and sacked. Back at the 11. 9 sacks on the night for this Rams defense. Holy. Darnold to throw in 3rd and 19, trying to looking to throw, going to pass short left side to Aaron Jones. Caught and brought down at the 20. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. 4th and 11, looking to keep the drive alive. Darnold to throw, pass left side, and it's incomplete. Looking for Trent Sherfield, and that will just about do it. All that's left to do is for the Rams to knee this one out. .45 seconds left, but then but once again, the Rams advance the divisional round and will be playing the Philadelphia Eagles next week in Philly. As Stafford needs this one down, going to need one more time. And the Rams, a big time win for them. They fought their way in order to make it, in order to win the division. And they find themselves pulling off a massive upset and clinch their ticket to Philadelphia. There you have it. There's a final knee down. Thank you all for tuning in. We have 4 games. We have 4 games next weekend, beginning on Saturday at 4:30. I will be live for all of them, so stick around for those. Power rankings going up tomorrow. Predictions on Wednesday. I'll see you all then. Have yourselves a damn good one. See you all next time. Peace.